Hey, everybody, what's going on?
Oh, hello from the other side of the internet.
How are we doing? How's everything going?
Yeah, how's the other side of the internet going? This side's all right.
Just all right.
Side of the internet is okay. It was like damn near hot today. I would
Dude,
almost call it hot.
dude, it was like 80 degrees today here. I got off of work. I've been doing work at a production plant, and my Jeep is parked outside of the gate. And so I got to get a ride in and out of the gate. And I got a ride out to my Jeep, went through my gate, and the guy who gave me a ride was stuck behind a semi, so he couldn't go anywhere. And we've been talking all day about how beautiful it was out here, and he wanted to
hmm
go out and just go out, and he's a big like go outside guy. He wanted to go outside, ride his bike. He's a he rides his bike around town and shit like that, bicycle.
Yep.
Um, and he was talking about all that stuff, and so I fucking took the freedom panels off the Jeep, which are they're two easy to remove panels that are above the driver and the front passenger. And I took those panels off, and I was able to squeeze out right in front of them. And as I was squeezing out right in front of them, I had my fucking hand up through the roof and just waving. I'm like, "Bye!" You flipped me off.
Short reaction. Yeah.
Yep, that's about it, man. What the fuck? Sorry about that. Yeah, it was. I got a good laugh out of it. So, what's going
Well,
on, everybody? What are we doing today? We're gonna be taking on a headless horseman guy.
we're gonna be struggling. Is what we're gonna be doing.
This is
We're gonna be
gonna be
struggling.
struggling.
We're gonna be struggle bus all night long here.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny. We're gonna do this the first try. That's
Man,
exactly what's gonna fucking happen, and you know it.
it's possible. It's possible.
The question
Yep.
is, if it does happen, what do you got going on tomorrow?
I've got quite a bit going on right now, actually.
No, damn,
A bit.
that's not cool.
First
That
and
ain't cool.
foremost, being I'm solo right now, so
Ah,
well, I'm not solo. I have one of my kids,
gotcha.
but the rest of the fam is gone for the moment. They'll be back tomorrow. But
I didn't realize they were gone.
yep,
Cool.
nothing crazy. They'll be back tomorrow. But
Nothing crazy.
oh yeah,
All
but
right.
we'll see how it goes. I mean, even knowing where he's coming in from, he still has 60 fucking HP. So there's that.
Ooh.
And the biggest problem with that is, like I said, like you know, Bear being one of our heaviest hitters. Like I don't know how easily I'm going to be able to manipulate the Bear into being able to actually hit this guy. That's going to be a lot of the problem.
Yeah. I'm assuming we still think that it's going to be best to try and take out all the mobs. Try and control the mobs.
Yeah, I mean, as much as possible. I think first and foremost, our priority needs to be getting into position to hit this guy from when he's going to spawn in or whatever.
Well, the problem is, I mean,
Target was around him.
trying to positioning ourselves is going to be just insanely difficult because he pops in, hits, and then runs, so you can't be too close. But
exactly.
He pops in and he can move fucking 5 hexes, so you got to be on the opposite side of the map, basically.
Gotta be far enough away.
Hell, he's got one that he can move 7 hexes.
Yep.
Anyways, let's start off with the city event. How about that?
I'd rather not. I've had enough pints, I think, at this point. Starting to get a buzz.
Oh, Jesus. Speaking of which, I haven't actually had alcohol in a while, and I was really tempted to buy a case for tonight, and I ended up not doing it. Encounter! Feeling a tad hungry as you walk down the road, you consider stopping for a meal when you come across a thicket of bushes covered in green berries. Look delicious, but you hesitate. They could be poisonous.
No, they weren't poisonous. I remember that because the green was a fake out. It wasn't the red was the poisonous. I thought we were doing a city event though.
You said you'd rather not.
I did say that. I didn't think we had the choice.
Yeah, we totally have the choice. I just can't.
Okay, cool. Going into this straight sober. Let's go.
Red thorn leads you deep in all the
Red Thorn. That's the fricker
Yep.
stupid guy from the slave pens, isn't
Be
it?
the first to kill a
Jackass.
monster during this scenario. Loot 5 or more gold piles during the scenario.
I've got the kill an undamaged monster with a single attack again, but I somehow magically did the last time.
Yeah, and we were not like
I have no
killing
idea
a
how it
fairy
happened. Yeah,
with a fucking piercing bow or anything like that.
right. Boy, Zed.
I mean, technically,
Use no items.
the summoner could kill a fairy right away with the unicorn. But I don't
Bam.
really
Okay.
need perks for her, though.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. I don't need perks for that. The bear's got, like, I don't know.
Kill 3 or few
I don't know about perks for
monsters. Probably not. Or take only short rests. I mean, might be more likely, honestly.
Conceivable. Sucks for your equipment, but it's conceivable. All right. So, I don't know what to do with myself. That's the other issue I have.
You're honestly, the best thing you could probably do with yourself is to hole yourself up in the corner and just stay away as much as possible.
We got the treasure chest last time, I guess,
Yes,
right?
yes, we did. I think it was just gold.
Forget. It was just gold. Lame. Freaking lame.
Lame.
All right. So, for the sake of explaining where he's coming in at, I have my camera placed behind our characters right now.
Okay, so I'm in front. So behind our characters now.
Yeah.
So Sunkeeper's at the bottom.
Yes.
Okay.
So the first place he's spawning in at is directly to the right in the middle,
Okay.
next to that Harrower. Or no, sorry, the left.
Well, last time it was the right. Wait.
Because I think we were oriented the other way around last time.
You're right. You're right. Sorry, it would be the left.
It's our left, yeah.
Because we went after the investors first.
It's coming in there and then coming up by where that chest used to be in the top right corner there. This is next one. So. Man. I'm just going to have to play it by ear with my guy. Because, I mean, obviously all 4 corners are plugged up right now. Not to mention the fact he's going to spawn in, like, all the corners at some point.
Yeah.
Whatever.
The other thing that sucks too is like if I can't just throw the fucking the thorn shooter in the middle to be able to hit everything, because then he'll use that to hit.
So let's see. Make the most sense to like go down from here.
Right away, probably.
Might still be able to make it to us, but if it does, then he'll be spawning up top and definitely won't be able to make it to us. Ah, the bear's gonna be such a fucking problem, dude. I'm gonna put my guy there so I can just summon the bear down low here.
Because that's what we wanted. That's what we did last time. Because we wanted to try and take out the infestors first. One of the problems we had though, is he went really quick. I think. And if you go too quick, then you won't be able to do anything to him this turn.
No, we have to essentially plan like 2 turns ahead. Like this turn is planned to be. We're not attacking him. We're trying to get in position to maybe hit him next turn. Yeah.
So like this turn is go as fast as you can and get away.
To get out of the way.
Okay. So that means I will do
And hopefully
that.
he can't reach us. So I said, my thought is if we just go straight down for now, he might still be able to reach us depending on what he draws and hit us. But then this next time he comes in, he's going to be up in the top right by that earth and 2 imps, and will definitely be far enough away.
Yeah.
Because that's the other thing, we got to be able to get to him, get back up to him to hit him. He's got 60 freaking health too. Man.
Yeah.
This whole scenario is really counterintuitive to my druid. This is bad. Okay. So
60 health with this mechanic is rough. It is. It really is. So think. Yeah, I think we'll do that for the summoner.
how are we doing on this Friday, Gunblade?
Especially because it's kind of a counter summon scenario. Kind of a counter summon scenario for a team with a lot of summons. Yeah, without being able to control what they do, it is a pain in the ass.
It's also a pain in the ass as I can't. I can't summon my bear in such a way where he's not going to go for the imp closest to where he's spawning in at.
Why don't you move right there then?
Well, the only way that helps is if I spawn it next to that infestor over there.
Isn't that kind of what we would rather do?
I was planning on going just straight down.
Well, I mean, yeah. But you're saying you don't. You're saying you won't be able to do anything, and he's going to go to the imp. So if you give him another target, then the imp, that'll benefit what you're trying to do. Your character goes straight down. The bear gets out of the way of the imp, so he's not going to be close enough to get hit.
So let's see if we go.
Look, Gunblade, how you doing today, man?
If we go.
How's your Friday? Your Friday. We're gonna talk about Friday.
If we go down towards that corner, we've got like 3 spawns before he's over in that corner.
Well, keep in mind, if he doesn't hit anything, he doesn't despawn either.
Right.
But I also don't know what kind of cards he'll pull. If they're the same cards and he just moves at that point, or... Doing good, almost beat Avowed with the fisticuff builds. Got a tad annoying towards the end here, so I started playing other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's go ahead and swap
okay.
Druid and Shiny. I'll summon him there, so he's gonna go straight up into the freaking infestor there. Great, retaliate, awesome. Shit.
I'm gonna see what I can do about trying to get some more berry control. Sorry, imp control. This might take a turn or two, which really sucks. Yeah, Gunblade been kind of put Avowed aside. Been putting some time into ESO, which has been fun. I have been enjoying ESO. I have found it kind of weird though, because I've been following a build guide, and I'm like ahead of the build guide, but behind, like ahead with the points to your abilities, but behind on levels. I don't know how that happened. The only thing I can think of is that the build guide doesn't take into account sky shards. So I've gotten 2 extra points from sky shards, so maybe that's the reason. But level 10, I finally made it to my first major city in ESO. Kind of took a while to get there, I won't lie. Dev, I saw you were up to level 5.
Yeah, I haven't done shit. It's gonna be the same thing for me. Like, it's just like any MMO. Like, I get in there and I'm like, there's so much shit going on. What the hell am I supposed to be doing right now? Like,
that's why I just
and when I've only got an hour to play, I'm just like, it's gonna take me 45 minutes to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. So
I don't see why that takes you so long to figure out that stuff. You know, being able to
any range stuff.
That's one thing I do like about MMOs is because, you know, they have like the very obvious main quest that you're following. After a while, you can, I mean, you don't technically have to do the main quest at all, but you know, after a while you can get flooded with side quests and stuff, but you can always find your way back to the main quest. But sometimes when I get on, you know, back in my WoW days and getting on the MMOs, I would just hop on, and if I had a quest, I would just do it. I wouldn't care if it's a main quest, side quest, anything like that. And apparently ESO is much more lore heavy, story driven than most MMOs. I was actually talking to Solar about it earlier today, and he was saying that there's an MMO that's coming out or is out that basically the entire MMO is nothing but endgame raids. Like, that's how you level, is by doing raids over and over again.
That sounds weird to me.
Yeah, it was a little weird when he was talking about it. And I think the player base like dropped pretty significantly, but I guess there's been a lot of raving reviews about it lately, so he's kind of hoping it's going to come back around.
That sounds like one of those things that's like, it sounds awesome at first glance, but after you play it for a while, you're like, oh, what? So what's the point of doing this? I'm just playing the fun part over and over and over again. It's like, I don't know, it's like playing GTA with cheats again. It's like, yeah, it's awesome for a while. Then you're like, what's the point?
I don't know. I did like, that was one thing I did like in WoW, was the progression through the dungeons and the raids.
He's only moving 2. Attacking at ranged.
Who's that?
The rider.
Oh, rider.
So he's only going to be like next to where Sawblades is right now.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh, but he's attacking at range though. Fuck.
Yeah, but he doesn't go away if it has to be a melee attack.
Oh, true.
Yet. See, that's the shit that fucking sucks. No, what it is.
I'm not gonna lie, the Dark Rider, his portrait, I always at first glance I think it looks like a demonic turkey.
Yeah, it looks like to me like a guy with a mask on at first glance. I'm like, oh, look at that. He's wearing some sort of fancy gas mask kind of thing.
Nope, that's the horse. I don't know, I like demonic turkey better.
There you go. Everyone gets a shield, I guess. Of course, the infestors are. Oh, they need dark in order to disarm. Okay. That's right, the cursed. The cursed. Uncatchable. At it again, I see. We are uncatchable. Welcome in this evening. How are you doing? We're giving it a round 2 here. We know the spawn points now, though, like you're supposed to, so.
Uncatchable, how you doing today?
Shouldn't be as bad of a failure this time. Sure, it'll be a failure, but not as bad.
I'm gonna go here and block this guy off
forward,
this direction.
forward movement.
Damn!
Move 4? God damn it, the frickin' Like, they just draw, like, the absolute worst thing they could possibly draw every time. Like, this Earth Demon is now going to immobilize my bear, which means I can't move him in to attack the guy next turn.
What's going on? Are we desyncing already?
Yeah, I can't do anything.
There we go. That was
I mean, now that the painkillers kicked in, I'm doing better. I had some brutal jaw pain from the crown filling replacement this morning. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you did
That's
talk about
right.
that.
The permanent ones, yeah.
Did they give you
Everything
the good
went
stuff?
well, I guess.
Why am I waiting on players to confirm?
Yeah, I have nothing to do. I'm still looking at you as if you should be finishing your turn. Awesome.
I'm about to exit. This is stupid.
This is awesome. Yeah, my wife had some permanent crown stuff done not too terribly long ago, a couple months ago or whatever. And I went to go pick her up at the time she told me to kind of be there, right? And they're like, gosh, she's probably going to be another hour and a half or so. Yeah, okay, all right. I'll find something to do. Come back. All right. Come back. Everything's going fine. Probably going to be another hour. Okay. Come back. She's doing great. It's looking like it's probably going to be about another hour. I'm like, it doesn't seem like it's going great. Like, just saying, doesn't seem like everything's going great. You keep telling me it's going to be another hour. I mean, whatever. I mean, I'll just fucking leave. I'm sure it'll continue right on as soon as I get out of here.
Oh, yeah. Now it's saying end my turn.
There you go.
What the fuck?
There you go. Stupid ass game.
And you probably just use Bless with your basic attack on Bear, by the way.
Cool. It's awesome. I'd rather restart the scenario since we know where he's going to be now.
Yeah.
Because he's going to draw that same card. We know that. Because we know it's not random. Stupid game.
Did we talk about
let's see.
Digital Cross? Just that it was a thing. That was all we talked about.
Did we? Was it announced last time? I feel like that just got announced. I don't know if we had a chance to talk about it or not. Maybe we did.
We talked about it a little bit.
Was that when we talked? Maybe that was when it got announced.
I sent you an invite.
Possibly.
Yeah, I think it was the same day that it was announced. So Friday.
The beta currently.
Yeah,
I have no interest in that beta. None whatsoever. No, I'm not. No.
I have some.
No, thank you.
I know my brother
I am good.
didn't get a key, sadly. Oh, that sucks. I think my brother did get a key. My older brother, random.
Yeah, I've been playing actual Frosthaven for a while now. I have zero interest in playing a half-baked, broken version of it for a little bit. So no, I'm good. I'll wait. I'll wait till it's just ready.
Honestly, the only reason I'm not wanting a key is because I would like to have the classes revealed to me through stream again. I wouldn't want to.
Sure that. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they don't let you use anything other than the starters. The beta, I wouldn't imagine.
I don't know.
That'd be fucking weird, but.
Well, even the starters are different. More keys rolling out though. Hoping to try it. Hell yeah! I'm so sad I didn't get the first wave since I was off work today. Did you get my invite?
Yeah, it says connecting. It's said connecting for forever. This obviously isn't going to work.
Okay.
Muscle, since you didn't get a key and we're off work today, then what'd you do? What'd you do, Dan Catchable?
All right.
I've got a lot of different things I'm trying to get to right now. Too much crap coming out. Stuff coming out. I'll get that, especially since I've never played Frosting. It would be odd to play a buggy version. Yeah, like I said, like I've played the board game, so like I it's not like I'm chomping at the bit to play it, right? Like I play it every other weekend or so. So took a nap trying to sleep off the pain. I'll be playing more RuneScape now that the kids are down for bed. RuneScape, that's a game I haven't heard of in a while.
I thought about hitting
How
up
the hell is that
RuneScape.
still a thing?
Oh, dude, not only is it still a thing, but it's also on mobile, and apparently it's not bad on mobile.
Well, that would make sense because it was made long before mobile was the thing.
Yeah,
so,
it's like
yeah.
like cross progression
It'd probably be
and everything
okay.
on mobile. So, like that's pretty cool.
Okay. Here we are again. Okay, so what did we have to do? We just like restarted the scenario or something like that, right?
Yeah, I retried the scenario, so I didn't go back, so it
Okay.
should be the same cards and everything.
These guys are all the same cards, so he's
My
gonna
account is
move.
19 years old, and I'm max level, so I just lose scrolls and stuff over 1 year of in-game time. Damn! I remember when it first came out, I was super pissed because
East.
well, I was young enough at the time that like I can't pay $15 a month or whatever it was for, you know,
Yeah.
a fucking account and whatnot.
I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah.
Okay, so not to interrupt you, but I want to get a strategy down here quickly so we can start. So assuming he's going to do that same card, which, I mean, is what the game would do, unless we're actively planning for that, so it'll probably change it.
Probably.
I'm thinking of just putting, oh wait, no. Are we picking our starting spots still?
Yes.
We are, right? Okay. So if I put the druid right, no, that's the other guy. Idiot. I'll summon Bear right there. Bear should go straight for him.
If we do it that way,
because he's going to attack at range, move 2, but since he's at range, he isn't like going to move closer or anything. Like,
I'd have to use the boots to go before him, but I wouldn't want to go before him if I did it this way. Yes, I like this. I can make the bear attack.
Yeah, well,
again, and I can make the.
But it's important to remember his initiative was like 50 something, right? So we have to go after that. Or it won't be there.
45 or 48, I want to say. Maybe
I was thinking I said 52. I was thinking 52.
I mean,
which is a real problem for the bear.
Even if it was 52, I'm still after that. But yeah, you got
bear
one
is
fucking
not.
card.
Bear is very much not.
Well, you could use your boots. Don't forget that.
I know, but I don't like using everything right out of the gate.
I get that.
Arm Sigil is an attack for the bottom, so I could use that.
But theoretically, I mean, the bear's going to be right next to him, so he shouldn't have to move, and even if he does, you know, he shouldn't have to worry about placing him or anything. Yeah, I played RuneScape way back in the day, and it was. I remember enjoying it, but yeah, the fucking membership paywall was a pain in my ass.
I'm trying to think how this is going to play out, because if he's he does move before he attacks, which means if anyone's like next to him, he's going to move to not be at disadvantage. So, and if he moves back away before Bear goes, Bear will focus on that imp instead.
That was a space right there.
I mean, Bear's gonna go at 93, so I mean, it is what it is in that regard. Wait, but these guys are gonna move 4, aren't they? Totally not gonna work. The Bear's gonna get blocked.
If he
Bear's
moves
gonna get
away.
blocked and immobilized. No, like the Earth Demon is moving 4 and immobilizing. I don't remember if he went before or after the boss, but regardless, he's going before 93. Fuck.
Well, Sunkeeper was going to go down and take down the imp at the very bottom. I didn't use a power potion or anything, and I had a -1 to win, so the imp survived. If I can use a power potion and guarantee the imp's death, then the Earth Elemental will go towards Sunkeeper.
Okay.
Because he'll be closer.
So. Alright, no, whatever. We're just gonna have to see how this goes.
Earth Elemental 71. Okay then.
I knew it.
So many times. Yeah, we have. Yes, we have.
I knew it. I knew it.
Oh, wait, I need to place Bear. That's what it is.
Oh, well, it's all changed now.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna fucking matter. Still gonna get attacked and immobilized. Alright.
Well, I mean, theoretically, now.
The next place he's coming in is the top right corner over there by those guys.
If you place Bear in the hex next to Sunkeeper, Bear will go down after the imp.
Bear's, I mean, is...
Oh, hear me out for a second here. And if you were to move, if we were dispersed from the middle, pretty much, if we can get out of those range of the 3 hexes that you have selecting for Bear, he won't be able to melee anybody.
Yeah, but that's not possible. He goes at 17.
Oh, jeez, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, like, it's not possible.
Damn it!
There's nowhere I can put the Bear where it won't get attacked.
No.
So I'm planning for him being up in the top right at this point. I'd really like for Bear to not be immobilized, though. So I'm thinking I'm going to put him next to Summoner.
Okay.
Means he's going to go for the Imp.
I was going to put the shooter down there, so imps are just we're fucking strengthening everybody.
I can put him just
And
straight next to me.
Infestors are not moving, but they're hitting hard.
I mean, actually, if you're putting the shooter there, then I want to put the bear here so your guy doesn't take the hit from him.
Well, I was also planning on forcing an attack with him. So actually, if I put the shooter that's in front of the summoner next to that tree, then he'll be out of range of being hit by anything. Well, except for the earth elemental. Fuck. Oh no, they're not moving. Range 4.
Yeah, but they're range 4. Nothing's actually moving outside of boss.
Fuck.
Let's see. My glass element tokens just arrived. They're beautiful. Glass element tokens, huh? Okay.
That's badass, actually. That's really
Interesting.
badass.
Interesting. Shit. Uncatchable. Were you in our Discord, Uncatchable? I was gonna tell you to
Not in our
put a picture of him in our Discord so I can see him.
So I had an issue with
I'm
that.
always in. Has a metal base. I'm always intrigued by like upgrading games like that. Like, I can't tell you how many like different sets of like terrain and stuff I've looked at that I've like come so close to buying. And what's generally stopped me is like, well, where the hell do I put all this shit when I'm not playing the game? It won't go in the box. Like, like if I buy all these trees and chests, all these epoxy resin things, like where do I put them all? All right, so do I put the bear next to summoner or just next to druid?
Dude. Put him next to summoner, then he's not gonna be hit, so he'll at least last into next round. But
Yeah, my
that means
thinking
Bear's
is he's
gonna
gonna.
get hit.
That's fine. My thinking of putting him there is he's gonna go for this imp up here and be closer to where the guy's spawning in at next turn, versus going down.
Dude, I'm at such a loss at this fucking thing. So
I was gonna put him there. Fuck it.
when I try and invite people to our server, you're supposed to be able to have this link, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it either gives me an option to select somebody individually, or you can send the link to a friend. So it says hidden, use the copy button. So I use the copy button. And then when I go to paste it, I paste hidden, use copy button. It will not actually paste a fucking link at all. It's been driving me nuts for a while now. I mean to look into that.
Damn. Done. All right, so there's the bear.
Why could you do it? That's
I'm the one that created the channel. Maybe I have no idea.
Was that just a 7-day link or was that a permanent link?
I literally just clicked on the channel and said invite people. Copied it.
So it's just a 7-day.
It said, I don't even know if it said anything.
At the very bottom, there is a blue highlight that lets you edit the link, basically.
Yeah. And he's gone. Oof.
Alrighty.
And he summons. The bear's not even moving. Okay. All right. There you go.
Which one of these? Which one? I'm gonna do this one. Damn it, I should have done it on the other one. What? What? Alrighty. Who should we hit? Earth Elemental? Infestor? I still despise that noise that forces make. Yeah, they're terrible.
Yeah, I zoomed out once so I don't like hear the shit.
Gifted a sub to
Did it work?
Uncatchable. Yep. I am very confused
It said
about
35. It says 35%, 2 days left. I was like, what is this?
I'm very concerned about that music though, because I mean I like it. I like, but I never chose that. I don't know why did I not change the gifted subs? I might not have.
Well, it's bullshit. Didn't give me the 35% off. I can tell you that right now.
But we got subscribed for Uncatchable. Congratulations, Uncatchable.
Kind of.
We're gonna hit the Infestor.
Interesting.
Bear.
Weird. Feel like sending an email right now. Oh boy. All right. Well, there you go, Uncatchable. Have us up.
Ooey ooey. Ooey ooey.
Now. What do I do here?
Very, very curious about what you do.
Boy.
There we go. Just got to do it that way, huh? Oh, shit's falling over. Sorry.
Yeah, it's gonna. I'm right there. I mean, fortunately, we have things that are only 2 fucking hexes away from where he's spawning in at, so we've probably fucked this up already.
Probably.
Way too close to where he's spawning at. All right. Well, now Bear can move up.
All right. Testing the button.
×2, huh?
Yay! We got the button to work. Four damage. Wait, what am I taking 4 damage for?
Earth Demon.
Oh, ranged attack.
It attacked at range. The other one hit your guy for ×2.
My shooter's gone. My pea shooter.
Yeah. Extremely gone. All right. Now listen here, you stupid imp.
I think Tyrion Lannister would be very mad at you right now. Ooh,
Yeah.
thanks for the sub. Heck yeah, catchable. Gosh, well, we do on occasion, depending on the games that we're playing, we do sub like servers and stuff like that. So you could always end up joining with one of our games as well.
Yep. Looking for +2 here, which means that makes sense. 1 in wound. Okay, I mean virtually the same thing. I'll take it. I'll take it.
It's about the next best thing you can get.
I'll take it. Okay. So what's he doing now? Spawn in there. He cannot move much at all. We're totally screwed.
Because where exactly is he spawning? Like which hex?
Or like the hex joining both those imps.
Okay.
So he's only 3 away. And let's see.
At the Discord server limit, got deleted a couple of join posts. I didn't know they had limits for that. That's crazy.
I didn't know they did either. What's the limit?
I can bring Jaws of the Lion and base game tokens to compare to if y'all want. Sure, hell yeah, do it. Do it. Okay.
I'm about to make a Gloomhaven channel at this point.
I mean, it's not a bad idea. It's not like this game's
It's not the worst idea. Damn. So that guy's gonna die, which is probably extremely unfortunate for the bear.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I could move the bear and attack with the bear. I could do his base move +1 and then his base attack +1. At 13.
Doubt we want to do that. I don't think he beats that initiative, do we? We want the boss to go before us as the kicker here. Otherwise, we can't do anything.
No.
Like, we've got to try and go later than him every time.
I mean... Yeah, I guess.
Problem with moving bear is I also need to get my guy the fuck out of the middle of the goddamn map. Like, I gotta get out of there. So I'm going to do, let's see.
I mean, the next option is I could always summon in the unicorn, have the unicorn start going after the imps.
I'm gonna go with punch through for the move 3. I'm gonna move my guy like straight up next to Sawbones there, next to that obstacle.
Okay.
Do I want to do? That's gonna be move 3 + 1 attack to my commands. Okay, so I'm gonna use Lash Out as my second.
Okay.
So if I move 3, I can attack everything next to me for 5. So the ultimate goal would be put bear in a position to where he can hit the most shit. But I'm not gonna be able to move the bear at all.
Do you want me to move bear then?
How much can you move the bear?
His base is 3, right? So I can move him 4.
mean, when would you be doing that at, I guess?
I can do it at 13, give or take 10, or 45, give or take 10.
I'm gonna be at 44. Shit. 13 is probably like, I don't want to. I want to go over to where the fucking imps and shit are, not where this infestor elite is at.
Well, what imps and shit.
But I want the boss. I want the boss to be there first, obviously.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I can set it up for 45. If I've got to use my boots to back up a little bit or go forward a little bit, then that's what I can do.
I've still got mine too.
Okay. The issue is I have to be adjacent to Bear. So as long as he has and I got to move 5 queued up with jump. So as long as there is a hex next to Bear, I can move him.
Yeah, should be.
Damn.
All right. So that's the Bear.
Gonna be stuck in my head all day now.
How about Sawbones? Sawbones, what do you want to do this turn? Great question. I don't know. You have he has only melee, so I'm planning Sawbones' moves out is really fucking awful. Ooh. Let's see.
None of his attacks are crazy.
I mean, he's got some decent attacks, but they're all melee.
That's not terrible.
I'm looking at Bloody Saw. Yeah. Possibly wounding that infestor and then just fucking forgetting about him. Someone will heal the wound, though, surely.
I don't know if the imps do heals.
Someone was healing last time we played this.
I know the
for a
earth
fact.
demons heal themselves.
Because they kept healing poisons and shit, I remember. But I also don't so that hex between Bear and the infestor is a spawn point for the boss.
Of course it is.
It's E, so we got a while, but but it's a spawn point. So to be able to move at least 2. Okay. 25. I want to go later than that, so I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold back the pain first. All right, let's see what we got. What do we got?
I like how it's such a crapshoot. Moving 5! God damn! An attack is 6 plus how much he moved. He's going at 73.
Doesn't matter. He's moving 5.
Well, what I'm saying, we can't go late enough to actually hit him if he doesn't hit something. What are the imps doing? Moving and healing? That imp's gonna die no matter what.
So the next place he's spawning in at is bottom left, right below that tree.
Okay.
There's nothing we can do to not get hit by him.
This turn, yeah.
Yeah. The imp's gonna die. They're healing. They're fucking healing.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I noticed that too.
Gonna heal his fucking wound.
No. Won't heal his wound.
But wouldn't he? Well, he won't, but the imp below him will.
But the imp below him's... Oh, the imp below him's going first. Why are they... I thought the elites always went first.
Oh, the elites go first.
So he's going to die.
.42, which means Bear's gonna go in for the retaliate. Son of a bitch. Oh wait, no, it doesn't have to. He's moving. Perfect. Fuck. Okay. Well, whatever.
They're healing 5 on self. Jesus.
Of course.
I'm immobilized? I forgot. Fucking hell. I just wasted my whole goddamn turn.
Yeah, you got him. Definitely got him.
Yeah, I was just hoping to move in towards that fucking earth demon down there to be able to kind of draw the healing attention away. Jesus Christ. Queued up.
I really wish your summoner wasn't. Oh, you fucker. You damn fucker. Took my spot. Is your summoner moving?
Yes.
Is he doing that before he moves the bear?
Doesn't really matter. I can do it whenever. I just have to move towards the bear to be able to move the bear. There is one good thing, though.
Oh yeah, one?
Yeah, there's a wall of imps. He's not going to be able to get in to do a melee attack.
Not. Boy, those imps are in a great position to use the card I currently have selected.
Yep.
What can you do if you're not moving the bear?
Not much. I can hit at range for 1. But then I wouldn't be moving at all.
I don't know if there's a point to moving the fucking bear. He's gonna spawn there. I don't know if he's just gonna go up next to these imps and stop, or if he's gonna go down and around the tree.
Even if he goes down and around the tree, as long as you don't put anybody at that hex adjacent from.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, planning for where he's gonna be next turn to actually do something to him. I don't know if I need to plan for him to be up here or down here. From how I understand the movement, he should be right next to that fucking infestor down there, which is terrifying for my guy, just to be clear.
Let me know. Pick eye. Let me take a look. All right, let's take a look. Let's see what we got here. Dude, those things look nice.
Them.
Those do look real nice.
Can't make use of it. This is so lame.
Yeah, man. When you said they're glass, I was thinking a little different, but it's still nice. It's still real nice.
Damn waste of lash outs. Seriously. I knew. I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
You jinxed it with your last comment there.
Hate this fucking game.
Keeping a secret from my IRL friends. Ooh, yeah. You just get to show up one day with them. Really hope the element trade comes in before the next game, though. Is that glass 2? Pretty cool. All right. So do you want me to move bear or no? Okay, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. I just was thinking the glass would be kind of cool. Coming from Poland. Got some good old artisan woodwork from Poland.
I've seen those exact same tokens in Kajibol. I'm pretty sure they're on my wish list. You should add them to my wish list. Yeah, those are pretty cool looking. Those are cool looking.
Because if I put Bear where Truid just was, he would be in a spot to hit him next turn. But you would still have to move him.
Which I have one card that can do that.
And then if I do that, I'll put you in between those two imps, and you can just swing him in.
I don't have any like good cards to use to attack him with at this point, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, I guess move him there either way. Fucking something to him, maybe, but.
So even if I take that one out.
A bunch of stuff on Etsy, just couldn't walk away from it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are the same ones I was looking at. One thing that annoyed me is I was trying to find some like initiative trackers for all the enemies and characters in Gloomhaven because they have them in Frosthaven, and it's super nice to be able to place those on the table so everyone knows who's going when. And I found a set that was reasonably priced. I'm like, okay, it's not that bad. I was like, I'll order these. And then the shipping was like $40, and I was like, fuck that. Like, no, never mind. Regardless of what initiative tokens for the base game. Yeah, like where'd you get yours? Where'd you get yours from? Were the same ones I was looking? It was like 45 bucks for the shipping, and I was like,
First
never
time in
mind,
a
I'm not
while.
doing this.
Hello to my most favorite Americans on Twitch. Yes.
Ooh, oh man, that's a high bar, Jay. I would have said like second favorite American. That leaves it open for interpretation as to who the first one is.
Well, I mean, yeah.
All right. Well,
See, the thing is, though, if he said his first and second most favorite Americans, I mean, we all know who's first. Me, of course.
right. Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey. See, base price was $27.10 for them. Let me see if I can find my receipt.
I might be right because like I'm pretty sure the shipping was more than the item, which is why I was like, fuck that.
I don't have that much contact to Americans on Twitch, and overall, since my great uncle passed, I barely have contact with any Americans at all. So the bar isn't that high. Zijay, just one sentence less. Just one sentence less, man. It would have been great.
Well, just try and win this guy.
There's actually a joke about that on Futurama where Fry just like is telling a story and then he makes one comment. Oh shit.
Yep. Yep.
I forgot all about that. Wow, they do not like Bear.
And mobilized. Like this is over already.
But they make a comment about, Fry, didn't we tell you to always end your stories one sentence sooner? You're still above the daughter of my grandmother's sister, which I haven't spoken to since my 16th birthday, so that's a good height. Alright, so tokens, $27.32. Tray, $19.35. Discount, minus $2.33. $20 shipping. $6.31 sales tax. $71.03 for these two items.
Nice.
Hulk, why the fuck are you so damn quiet? I did turn my volume down just a little bit because I was fighting some of the issues with going too high on the meter and blowing out the mic a little bit. So I turned my volume down. But if it's too much for you, I'll turn it back up. See, you are American. As soon as there is a meter involved, you have no clue. What?
I think it's a burn, but I don't understand it.
Yeah, me neither.
Super fucking helpful.
Oh. He's saying a meter instead of like a foot. As soon as there's a meter involved, you have no clue. Okay, good one. Good one. That one was actually good. No, it was good, but for some reason my head was not thinking that way at all.
What? Okay. You're having to end my selection 2 times in a row. was about to write F off. Twitch gave me a pop-up warning saying you might be banned for that. Really?
What?
Really? Interesting.
There shouldn't be an auto ban for that setup. There's an auto ban system set up, and I haven't touched it, but that I don't think that should be a part of that.
Dun, dun.
God damn, this sucks.
Oh boy. I don't know. Twitch itself. Yeah, I don't know. That's probably just them covering their ass in case something happens. Be like, look, we said it. We said it. We fucking warned him. Attacking 7 at range 3. Jesus Christ. So he's spawning in and immediately attacking the bear for 7.
Attack 4 in a line. Oh man, that investor's gonna fuck you up.
Yep. Yep.
Shut up, Twitch. Not even my mother tries to warn me about stuff. She was so fed up with all this BS.
And there you go.
She just says, fuck it. I let him right into the blade. Yeah. Yeah, that's... Mother actually would never do that. I love her, and I feel bad for saying something so untrue.
It's over.
Element token was $9.48, by the way, but with tax and shipping, it was $19.33. I mean, $10 for tax and shipping is reasonable. 40's not, though. I was gonna order Jimmy John's for delivery once. It was like $23 was my order, which I was kind of upset with that in general. But it was gonna be almost $50 with the delivery. I could not figure out where the fuck that came from. I said no.
Yeah, this is over. The token was 9.5. By the way, with tax and shipping, it's 19. Yeah. See, that's my problem with Etsy stuff. The shipping it's atrocious, and I'm not a pay for shipping kind of guy. Like fuck that. Like I'm just paying money for like nothing. Like nah. Because I look on there for stuff like that all the time, and every time it comes down to the shipping, I'm like, I'm not paying for this. I feel like I'm giving extra money away, like getting an extended warranty on a fucking DVD or some stupid shit. Like, what are we doing here?
I just drew 2 + 0 attack modifiers with advantage. That's bullshit.
Let's see. No, pay almost 10 for shipping boards. Germany with some companies. Yeah, I believe it. I know that when I worked in construction many years ago, when writing estimates for potential clients, and they have a certain had to be very easy to write down. aka a-hole fee.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, there you go.
See, now you can do
Minute
that.
30, minute 30 of ads. I do need to do ads, but that's a bit excessive for my taste. Kick made you greedy. I don't even think we have control over that.
Last I
don't know.
knew we did, but that was
I don't think those
2
the
years ago.
there's like two sets of ads you can do, isn't it? One you can control, and one I don't think you can. I don't remember how it is. I don't remember how it is.
I can take a look into the ad aspect of it. I know we added ads before we swapped over from Twitch to Kick. No, it's not Kick made us greedy. Excuse me.
I don't know how else to say it. I promise. Greed has nothing to do with it. Promise. Couldn't care less.
Would we like to make money doing this? Yes. Is it a driving factor? No, not really.
Nah. That's sure, I guess.
To be completely truthful to everybody, one of the main reasons that we do stream is because it is a very good reason for us to keep up with our gaming habits from the years. Because as we grow as parents and family men, our time to spend on ourselves doing stuff like this is getting smaller and smaller.
Negligible. Oh boy.
So true. Preach. Dev, I tell you what though, Dev's getting lucky. I'm getting a little bit of it too, but you know, his kid's really getting into the same games that Dev plays. So Dev can start enjoying some of those games with his kid. My kid, she's liking games, but she's basically just playing Minecraft, and I really do not care. That's pretty much what we're at now too.
Mm-hmm.
There was.
Ask me about Ark Uncatchable.
Yeah. When Ark started, didn't you put in like 80 hours 1 week in Ark on top of your full-time job?
Yeah, I had on top of a full-time job. Yeah.
Like holy shit.
Yeah.
For
reference, Ark came out in 2015. My first kid wasn't born until 2016. All right.
I mean, that's true. Yeah.
I had a year.
There was one time when I was in college, so this would have been, if I remember right, the year it was after I came back from AIT, so it would have been 2009, end of 2009 into the 2010 year. My wife at the time, my girlfriend, I was in her dorm, and we were playing Halo, old school fucking Halo 3 on the Xbox together. We were playing for so long, and I sat so still while playing. My wife drew me. She sat there and drew the back of my head in very great detail. I mean, that was a cool animation. If, and right now, due to the circumstances, it's a really big if, I become a father one day, I don't give a fuck what my kid wants to do or not. I will have a blast no matter what it is anyway. I hope Panda is really ready to deal with 2 kids because I'm damn sure we'll be mature in many points. It happens.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, ZJ. All right, I'm gonna lay it out for you. There's a difference between being mature and being responsible. It's a big difference. Big difference. Trust me, you can be both responsible and immature. Hashtag never grow up. Something, I don't know. I'm dead, by the way. Like, Bear just burned like 5 cards that one turn.
Yeah,
one of which being his deal card. So,
no, I get it. It's all right.
2009, that was probably the most gaming I did. College dropout. My parents didn't know I was on campus playing RuneScape about all day. Yes, 2010 more. So dropout then. I actually tried it in 2009. I never tried. I knew it was a job. I knew it wasn't the move for me. It was a bad idea. It was never a smart play for me. It was a miracle I was able to bullshit my way through high school. College would have never happened. I know a lot of people say they, don't like or hate school. I like, with a fiery, real, true passion, despise school in every way. Like, I cannot stand it. I think I'd rather go clothes shopping than go to school. How about that? Put that out there. Let's see. Be responsible. I mean, it would be my child after all. Decided. See Dark Rider on the board though. It's the first. Yeah, I know. It's unfortunate because we're dead, but my child after all we decided to have some responsibilities. At least I can do it. At least I can have, I guess. Just won't be mature. Yeah, be mature. There's no point. Stay mature. Stay happy. Stay goofy. Stay silly.
Okay.
You can be responsible without growing up.
There is a lot of truth to the husbands don't. Husbands don't stop becoming kids. Husbands just become kids with bigger toys or something like that. Or men, I should say.
There goes 2 more cards. I hate school. Yeah, I can't. I understand the circumstance gave me another shot, but I just wasn't ready. Quite frankly, I'm glad I didn't try again. Yeah, exactly. That's how I was like after high school. I was like, I know this is not the move for me. It's just not. Like, it will be wasted time and money. I know that.
So I did go to college and I did spend the money, and I'm not gonna say that it was wasted necessarily because I'm not using my degree. However, it has gotten me a lot of jobs where, has gotten me a lot of jobs where I wouldn't have got those jobs had I been without a degree. But
I'm gonna die. I have to rest. I have 4 cards. If I long rest, I'm dead. If I short rest, I'm dead. I guess I'm gonna short rest. Maybe I'll be able to get 1 round of something. And oh man, that was a bad card to draw for short rest. You son of a bitch. Whatever.
This
Is
one of
what it is.
those. I feel sad, so I call depression thing because there's an actual one that's called that, like that, Yeah. I don't know.
I'm guessing both my guys are dead this turn.
Yay!
So I don't know. I don't know how we beat this. The scenario seems horribly stacked against us.
Am I getting something wrong in translation again? I wouldn't say anything wrong in translation. There is quite a few of overdiagnosing of depression, but and other similar things, anxiety, stress and all that kind of stuff. But to go into any sort of situation, assuming that it's anything less than legit, is cause for potential issues.
I'm gonna get turns. Fuck off. Just fuck off. Oh my god. I mean, cool. None of this matters. How do I just skip my turn entirely? None of it matters. Skip.
Nothing else
Skip.
matters.
This no point.
Good job, Black Unicorn.
I love getting the emails all the time from Amazon that says, we found something you might like. No shit. It's Amazon. Of course you found something I like. Duh.
Hey, I'll take it. Oui.
So the attacking one. Oh, and cursing too. That's fun.
Not just once. Getting a lot of fucking curses.
There you go. All right. There you go. Sawbones is dead. Got rid of like 6 cards there. Man.
There we go. Tell you what, man, the Black Unicorn is proving to be very useful. I mean, I didn't talk to friends, to look at my parents, and I'd stay up all night watching YouTube gaming. And once I heard someone was awake, I'd go to sleep to avoid talking to anyone. I did that for at least a year and a half, so maybe it was just really sad, but it wasn't for a short period of time for me. The situation with my brother was unique. He was born with rare genetic disorder.
Ah, damn it.
What?
I can't even do anything with his last turn because I'm immobilized. Let's we'll
Virus of all things, immune system was shot after surviving swine flu and pneumonia just a month prior. Nah, that sucks, man. Yeah, and don't get me wrong, Gosh, we're not saying that you were, you know, one of those overanalyze or just gotta look at it objectively. I didn't try to attack her if any. It's just the term got so overused by idiots, which makes it difficult for people who actually suffer from it to get immediate help. Again, not directed at you, just out here. The grip essentially is a third time to take care of him, so it was like losing my brother.
Damn.
Fun child too. Yeah. Right. Wasn't diagnosed with depression, all fairness. Like, aside from that. And when I hear I dropped out of depression. Yeah. I mean, I was diagnosed with a form of depression at one point, and it honestly all it was stress. It was just stress was being a major pain in my ass.
Anyways, let's talk about something more cheerful, like how fucked we are in this scenario.
Yeah, that's cheerful.
So both my guys are long resting with only 2 cards in their discard. So I'm dead. I'm absolutely dead.
Gotcha.
100% dead.
Cool.
Yeah, catchable. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what to do here.
Going
Like,
at 2 and 5. Jesus fuck.
this is one of those things where like the RNG rears its ugly head in this game yet again, because like even when we know where he's spawning from, like, I mean, you can call it random, I guess, if you want, but I mean, he's drawing cards that specifically negate the position we try to put ourselves in every time. Like, this is the second time we've done this. We haven't touched him once yet.
We touched him once the first time around. Once.
Mm-mm.
Pretty sure we got 1 hit
I
on.
don't believe we did. Don't believe we did. Why do you suck again? It's a great question, ZJ. It's a great question.
Excuses, Dev. Oh, excuses. You see, ZJ, it's not even me saying this. It's Dev, man.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, wait.
Oh, I gotta do this. That doesn't matter. Pick your boots. At what initiative would you like to die at? I'll eat at range this turn, huh?
Had again. Hello. That was no hour, not even half an hour. Yeah, Gunblade said we did some damage to him the first time. Look at all those shields.
Wow.
So many fucking shields.
Like, that's the okay. So not worrying about the imps this turn card.
There's so many things I would like to do.
You know what?
Let's do that. Not only greedy, that's money grabbing at this point. Ooh. Ha cheerful. What did you all eat today? We had a stuffed bell, but that sounds delicious. The amount of shield is unholy. Yeah, it's a little crazy. I still did damage. Wait a second. What? Attack is 4 and pierce 3. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's all of his shit. Jesus fuck.
There.
Yeah, I've gifted another one. ZJ.
Have it, ZJ. Have it. Still not giving me that 35% off, by the way. Oh, is it? Oh, this bundle. Apparently it has to be a bundle for the 35% off. Whatever. All right. La da 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 da.
You would give it +0, fucker. Please grab the next time, you idiot. I need to ask Panda first, though, since this is our account, since she has payment on it. I think so.
It's no problem, Sinjay.
Summoner's back to full health. Hell yeah!
You are quite welcome. Okay. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and heal.
That ad
Okay.
should not have triggered.
Burn that. Yep, there you go.
Where did it drop that? Not sure.
Red,
I'd have to look at it.
burn that. Yep. Okay, and you're both dead. There you go. Good show. Good show.
Damn.
Good show.
Same fucking round.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ready.
20 minutes. I thought it was longer than 20 minutes for the between ads. Even I'm not sure.
First burn card for Sunkeeper.
Ads suck. No matter how you look at it, ads suck. We all hate them.
Yeah.
They're awful.
The show. No, we'll stay
My kid even like groans now when an ad comes on like YouTube.
there.
I'd be like, ah. Like, yes, you've learned well. This is awful. Actively avoid these if you can. Yeah, if you think stuffed bell pepper is amazing, our whole weekend is just deliciousness overload. Stuffed bell pepper. Good. I don't know if I'd go amazing. Definitely good.
Jeez. Move in. Move in. Damn it.
Even children actively hate the ad model most companies use, which says a lot. Oh yeah, it's awful. It's not even just awful, it's like immoral and deplorable in most situations because there's so many of them that specifically target kids.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, kids could have access to their parents' credit cards and shit and whatnot. Like they know what they're fucking doing.
Man, do I wish I had Bears attack 4 of all around me move right now.
You know, my kid has come up to me before and been like, can we get such and such game? And I'm like, I have no idea what fucking game you're talking about. And I know games. And it always ends up being a mobile game, which I don't pay attention to. And I'm like,
Damn.
yeah, no. You saw, you know, some ad for a mobile game. I'm like, no, we're not getting that. That's not a game. Oh boy.
Don't worry, Dev, I got this.
Yep, you got it. All the faith. The world.
99% of mobile game apps don't even show the real game. Isn't it terrible?
Mm-hmm.
And nowadays,
Yep.
nowadays you got mobile ads where they're like, "This is not like what you've seen before. This is the actual gameplay." And it's still not.
Still not. Which I'm like, that's one of those things where like I've never understood that. Like I'm obviously missing a piece to that puzzle because they make those ads because they make the game look interesting.
Oh, God!
Right? And like I get that because the ad's supposed to make you interested, make you excited, buy the product, etc., etc. What I don't understand is they obviously know that that's what's going to be exciting for people. Why don't they just fucking make that game?
Yeah.
I don't understand the whole this whole facade thing. Like, why not just make that actual game? I don't I don't get it. Last actual good mobile game I saw and played, Angry Birds, the original, like 20 years ago. I could agree to that before. Obviously, they changed it later on, and it's a trash dump now. But honestly, I think my favorite mobile game, which you could almost consider only loosely a game, really, was the hell was that called?
You had Hill Climb.
No, it's not Hill Climb. What was that game called? Hill Climb's awesome, yeah. He wanted to say Taylor, but that was the guy's name. It was a game where like you played like you were a character like stranded on like a space shuttle or something like that, and you were like communicating like with him. Like, it's basically just text back and forth essentially. So like you're on your phone and like this guy named Taylor would send you a message like, hey, like I'm stuck here, can you help me, this and that, and you're like talking to him. He gives you choices and whatnot, and you interact with him. You're like, well, I could go down this corridor, but it looks like this, and I could do this one, which looks like this. Which way should I go? And you're like, well, go that way. And then you go, and he'd say, you know, something like, yeah, all right, I'm gonna head down this way. I'll touch base with you in a little while. And then like you might not get a notification for like 10 actual real world hours. You get like a notification on your phone that he was trying to contact you, and like it would continue on. It was so fucking cool.
That does sound cool.
I can't remember what the hell it was called now. Like I don't even know what to search for. What the shit was that? I loved it. It was cool as shit. Super Auto Pets is cool. However, that does count semi because it has a PC version. Back, sorry, you're good. Uncatchable. Chun churned through so many mobile games. The only one I think I might keep its present game is the Pokemon card game that I think came out recently. Yeah, I dumped that already too.
Yeah.
I've downloaded more than my fair share too, and I gave about 5 minutes, and I'm like, yep, here we go. This is going the same way every single other fucking one of these things goes. I'm done. Zap, Crossword Zap, Stardew Valley, Hill Climb, and Jetpack Joyride. That's it. They ruined Hill Climb recently too.
Did they?
I don't even have Hill Climb on there.
Damn,
What they do, it needed like extra permissions or something like that, and I was like, fuck no. Like I looked through it, I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. I refused to agree to that, and I just uninstalled it. It's like the first time I've uninstalled Hill Climb. Yeah, they ruined that too. It was one of those like wants access to fucking everything, you know?
Ah, yes.
Yeah. We need access to this. I mean, you did it 15 years ago. What's changed? Like, no, you're not getting access to this shit suddenly. Not doing that. I wonder.
No, my unicorn!
Surely you can see like your like download history, can't you? How far back does that shit go? I'm really like, it's gonna drive me nuts not knowing what that game was now.
God damn, my whole turn is ruined now.
History? Oh, here you go. I'm gonna try and find this chat. I mean, if I find it, I'm gonna install it again.
Fuck you, game.
Lifeline! I found it. Found it. Back in 2016, Lifeline Silent Night.
Lifeline.
That's what it's called. Fate of Taylor's in your hands. Yep, I'm installing this again right now. I suggest you all go download that. It's awesome. It's a fun game. It's like a choose your own adventure kind of thing. It was great. I loved it.
Yeah. As soon as they killed the unicorn, I pretty much gave up. Bring it on. Among Us was a mobile game to start, wasn't it? It was.
Yeah, it was.
Which is really funny because I didn't know that at all. I didn't get that vibe at all from it, but Dev he sniffed that out like a fucking bloodhound.
Yeah, I'd never heard of it either. We were talking about it because people in chat were asking if we were going to play it, and I looked at it, I'm like, this looks like a fucking mobile game. Like, what is this? Yeah, it started out as a mobile game. If any chance you think you guys will win this thing, well, we're gonna keep trying. We don't really have anything else to do.
We have
That's what we need to do.
We have to beat this in order to beat the game. Like, this is required.
Yeah, we have to do it. They still changing Hill Climb 2. Yeah, Hill Climb 2 is not very great either.
Okay.
Fell into a lot of the same traps. Not as bad as a lot of other mobile games, but still is like, I don't want to. I'm not doing this. Check your daily login bonuses, etc., etc. Have you heard of Among Us? The first 2 years of its existence, then came one big streamer and bang. Yeah, they were actually working on a sequel and then canceled the sequel because the first one suddenly gained so much popularity. It's another one of those, I don't want to say fad games, but there's so many games out there that aren't actually really great games, but they're fun to watch people play on Twitch. There's a lot of those.
I do. There's a
and I don't want to. I'm not playing them because they're not fun games.
There's some games. I'm gonna loosely say board games because there's not really a board at all. But there are some games out there that are you're supposed to embody a role and basically just role play out, and you're supposed to, like, one's called Werewolf, right? The entire premise of it is there's villagers and there's werewolves. The werewolves are trying to kill the villagers are trying to pick out who's the werewolf and kill the werewolves. But when you get in those games and you get to play the roles of the characters, like, it's super fun. We had a game going at a convention once. There's like 30 of us, and I was a werewolf, but the character I created was like a stuttering, kind of handicapped person who, like, helped at the inn, like clean, like busboy at the inn kind of a deal. And there was one girl who was able to convince everybody that I was a werewolf. And she even told me later that she was not 100% certain that I was one, but she was able to convince them all. And it turns out I was one. And she told me that she felt so bad killing me off because I had created a character that people just liked. And it seemed suspicious. And that's one of the reasons why she fucking voted to kill me. But games like that, you know, similar to Among Us, obviously, they're just fun to watch how everything develops. Werewolves was the original shit. Is still gonna love Werewolves. It's so good.
All right. So here's one thing I've thought of.
Okay. In Germany, there
I'm
was
thinking.
a popular chat room, a chat version of that chat called Mafia. Oh yeah, Mafia is a game that we have here too. Same idea. Then there's Among Us, Goose Goose Duck. Goose Goose Duck, haven't heard that one. Social deduction games. Yes, that's what you want to call them. Yes, they're fun.
Deduction games, yeah.
There's no social deduction. There's just turning friends into enemies and enjoying it.
No, that's called Mario Kart.
There's one I can't remember the name of it. I want to say it's just like Hitler or something like that.
I'm going to swap Summoner's position. I'll put the Druid there.
Okay.
I'm thinking with as little control over Bear
Secret Hitler. There
as
you go.
we
Secret.
have, I'm thinking of maybe just like having the Bear just kind of focus on clearing the map as best as he can.
I was kind of
As
thinking the
opposed to
same thing with
Trying
the
to
unicorn.
move him into position.
I was kind of thinking the same thing with the unicorn, honestly.
Problem is the Bear has limited healing abilities, so Bear goes there.
Must be why I don't play Mario Kart with the wife. Mario Kart is not turning friends into enemies. That's turning a friendly evening into a crime scene. I played a little bit of it. I think 12 of us at a board game convention. They started closing up, so we didn't finish, which was sad because we were having fun time. Secret Hitler, my wife's cousins have that game, and we were having a damn good time with it. You know, obviously same idea, just Nazis instead of werewolves or whatnot. But yeah, it was fun. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the summoner go down south. So we know that he's gonna spawn into the left and then spawn into the right. If we have what if we kind of bum rush the bottom left to try and kill everything there as quickly as possible?
That's where Druid's definitely going.
Well, because I'm thinking like sandwiching, right? If we do that, like I'm thinking
Really try to skip finger on it.
If we try and clear out the left side of the board altogether.
You just don't get it, man. You just don't get it. You couldn't understand.
Can't move my finger out. Must be because Germany's suck at keeping secrets. The sad thing is, in today's world too, like if you talk about, hey, I played this really fun game called Secret Hitler, where you basically pretend to be a Nazi and try and kill people, it's gonna get such a bad rap out of the gate.
Yeah, of course.
I'm pretty sure it's an older game anyways, right? So it's not like it's a new idea somebody creating kind of a deal. But
all right. Everything I have is going to go bottom left here and just work on that.
Yeah, I'm thinking... Are you putting Saw Blade down there too?
Yeah.
Or Bonesaw, I mean?
He's going to move around and wound the Earth Demon.
Okay, I'm going to go there then. See if we can try and focus on like the left in general. I think that was the point, was to be maybe over the line to add controversy to make some game popular, like Cards Against Humanity or something. Yeah, but the thing is, like, if you play Cards Against Humanity, because there's Cards Against Humanity, Cyanide and Happiness have their own version of it. Those games are designed, like you're saying, to be over the line, right? They're designed to be able to
36.
It's kind of like comedy. Comedy, there's really no line you can't cross in comedy. And
it's not supposed to be anyway.
Not supposed to be anyway, yeah. And that's what those games are supposed to be about. They're supposed to be about being able to cross those lines, but in a fun environment, not in a situation where everybody's going to get mad at each other. And then there's people who just fuck it up. Dude, a couple of months back, there was a guy fined because he played Cards Against Humanity on Azala. No ad. And posted a link to the game in his Discord channel, which wasn't declared 18 plus. How much was he fined?
$5.
That better only be like $5 fucking bucks.
$5.
Okay, so what are these guys doing? Attack and align.
Probably a marketing strategy. Speaking of marketing strategies, for those of you who weren't here on Wednesday to talk about the Marvel Chair Watch, I want to talk about that again. Everyone's still talking about how stupid that was, and they're like, well, it got 274 million views, so I feel like you're all wrong. I think it was a gigantic success. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting. Is Bear going to go stand on the spawner? Or is he going to go down? I wasn't planning for him to go down.
That would be interesting.
Hmm.
Could. You know what? I'm going to fucking do it.
It's still absolutely hilarious that they just streamed casting chairs for 5 hours. Oh, it's hilarious, yeah. It's absolutely hilarious. Hilarious, ridiculous, dare I say stupid, but it was genius. Absolutely genius.
That's all that matters. It was genius. Yes!
Nice. Nice. Fucking unicorn, baby, let's go.
Fucking love the unicorn, man. And you know what? I might get that card back.
Ding, 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 ding.
What the fuck did I pick?
I have no idea. What did you pick?
Apparently, nothing smart. I mean, that makes sense for me.
So you know what's funny?
Me?
Something I haven't paid attention to in this game, for obvious reasons, because you know, I happen to have the scenario book sitting next to me for the spawn points. Mm-hmm. I'm now noticing that the difficult terrain hexes here.
Yeah.
Like in the board game, they're supposed to be like logs.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if they're difficult terrain, but oh!
But it's just like, why not just make the log?
Where's he gonna spawn if we're filling his spot?
I don't. Really good question.
Because if he spawns in that difficult terrain behind Bear and smacks Unicorn, I'm gonna be pissed. But if it makes him move to the next spawn area, ooh, that'd be cool. Germany's 550 euro. Jeez, I can't find. I could search for the article if I can still find. However, it's probably German. Yeah. Still absolutely hilarious that they just streamed casting chairs for 5 hours. At least as the last thing for today before I go to bed, I want to tell you something funny I found in one of my management games lately. Okay, what you got?
Yep, let's hear it. Curious, let's go.
Okay.
Perfect. Now I can get off of his spot, so nothing crazy happens.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of interested to see what would happen though.
Actually, what is everything going to do? Because my guy is extremely vulnerable at the moment.
They're
moving
probably gonna get hit by at least 1 infester.
Moving 4. I'm gonna get hit by like all these imps over here. Moving 4, range 4. Fucking shit.
Yeah, they're only attacking for 1, but they're gonna be poisoning and cursing.
God damn.
I played a game of Soccer Manager and had a 45-year-old goalkeeper. Jesus. And since he is that old, he also works as a goalkeeper coach. At the start of the season, I got a report from him as a coach about himself as a player being disappointed with his talent or with his latest training efforts. He self-reported how bad he was. We were talking about stuff like that today at work, actually, self-reporting stupid shit just because you feel like you have to follow rules and whatnot. I mean, you at least gotta enjoy the guy's okay, so what's just the damn. I was really hoping he'd go with the next spawn area. Yeah, but you got to at least admire his integrity. Damn you, hindsight! Did that imp seriously not move?
No, he already moved. Or are you talking about the normal one?
The normal one.
For some reason. The normal one didn't move. Yeah.
By the tree and the earth elemental.
He did not move for some reason.
Oh no, it's gonna go right now.
God damn.
See, shit like this is crazy because like this one card gives the imps pretty much coverage of the entire map.
Yep.
I got before was a so-called playing coach. As a player reaches the age of 30, he's allowed to be a coach and still play for the club in the lower leagues. I managed a club and hired one of my players as a coach because he had good stats in the coaching. 3 quarters into the season, he messaged me saying he wants himself to be transferred because he feels like he no longer fits into the system.
You don't want to be part of the system anyway, right?
Yeah.
God damn.
Can we do something else now?
Hey.
I don't like change. Okay.
Bear's gonna move in there. So if he does that, I can move too. I've got to get my guy the fuck out of there.
Can't imagine why. Craziest thing is the game would have allowed that because, believe it or not, there is no rule against that. A player can be a player for one club and a coach for another at the same time, as long as it is in a lower league. If it's like lower, it can even be in the same league. Oh, in the lower leagues. I mean, I, I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like the idea of being a coach and a player. Like, if you want to kind of do both roles, I don't think that you should essentially fill both roles on the payroll. You should have just a player designation and be a player on-field coach, if that makes sense, and still have somebody be the coach. I mean, that's how they do it for like the NFL. It's where mostly no longer done, but the rule is still active. Change the rule. What you thinking?
I'm thinking I could make a decent use of my turn and wail on the Earth Demon and the Imp pretty badly. But I wouldn't be able to move my guy out of there.
I did fully intend to make the bear attack again. Wherever he ended up. Honestly, if it ever happens, it's like 10th.
Problem is, I'm only a top action if I want to move my guy. Which, if I don't, I'm gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 guys over there that are probably attacking me if I don't fucking move.
I say then move, man. It's alright, it's a Jade soccer move. Nobody cares about it anyways. I'm kidding. Don't at me, bro.
Like, God damn, that couldn't be less true. Jesus, there's a lot of soccer fans out there.
Right.
I don't get it. Don't get me wrong. I don't get it, but good lord. I love that shit.
I'd much rather want to play like field hockey. Or, hell, even like handball.
If I do this.
Play water polo where they're fucking treading water the whole time. That's got to be, I tell you what, that's got to be one of the most excruciating sports. And maybe I'm wrong, right? But water polo, you're treading water the entire time you're playing. And then you got to try and keep your hands high enough above the water that you can throw the fucking ball. That's got to be insane cardio. My uncle did that a couple times. He was a goalkeeper for a lower league club for a very long time and became goalkeeper coach after that. However, he never revoked his player's license, so whenever they had a player shortage, he stepped in. I think his latest game he did at 56. Jesus.
Well, okay, we're not really fucking doing anything. Imps moving and healing. You sons of bitches.
Shielding and healing at 2. Well, I guess Sunkeeper's not going to do his moves. And retaliate range. Watch a couple of games of water polo live, and honestly, that sport is pro fuck. As a fan, most of the stuff you can see because, yeah.
The heads up, Sunkeeper's gonna have to move.
To where?
And like at least 1 hex to the left, because this guy is spawning and moving 5.
Okay. I can do that.
So, we'll go with that.
Using sport out there. First place is rugby. Rugby's pretty cool. I started to play rugby in college. I had to quit. I had to get a job to pay for college, which really sucks because I was really looking forward to playing rugby. Honestly, it's actually my college was one of the biggest rugby schools. What?
Apparently, the bear doesn't count as a fucking ally in order to give med packs to.
That's stupid.
Fuck this stupid game sometimes. Are you serious? He's an ally for like any fucking thing else.
Literally everything else, yeah.
This game is so goddamn stupid sometimes. Like, this is so dumb. So dumb. It just ruins everything.
Ruined.
Fucking Christ. -2. Yeah, why not ruin it even more? Fuck you, game. Cool. Just skip the ability, I guess. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
I always thought the U.S. was not interested in rugby. Then I learned only recently that there actually is a league for it in the U.S. and that it's different in the U.S. in terms of size. Yeah. So rugby is a growing sport in the U.S. It's been here for a long time, but it's recently been growing pretty exponentially. Yeah, like I said, my school was a rugby school. I didn't even know it was a rugby school, but we had actually this last weekend for college basketball was March Madness. The same weekend, my college holds a rugby tournament. They have a massive complex over there with all the rugby fields. Something like 140 teams participate. And my college town is only like 6,000 people, so it's a small town. So they rent out all the hotels, everything. And we would beat like national teams, you know, Air Force and Boston, Texas.
Why did you move that fucking far?
Was it move forward?
Range 3.
Oh. That's a question, actually.
Oh, you want to know why? I know why.
Why?
Because now you can't go there to attack the boss next turn. That's why. Even though it shouldn't care about that.
Damn it! I should have fucking attacked the shooter first. Some range attacks. Jesus.
Fucking goddamn it.
With the NFL reducing the violence and becoming more and more safe, if you want to call it that, I get rugby gets more popular. Rugby and hockey are both getting more popular in that aspect because of the brutality of it. There's a huge fallout, I guess is the best thing you could say, where there are players who are, or fans who are watching the NFL pissed off at that's a short rest to do that. But they're getting pissed off at the what you calls it, the league for doing that, getting rid of the shit that they're getting rid of and whatnot. Fucking hell. No. I hate doing that, but...
Oh, boy.
Alright, question.
Yeah.
He's here.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to try... I'm assuming we're going to try and get as many hits on him as we can, correct?
I mean, yeah. I really can't, but...
I can get a couple hits on him. I'm going to go ahead and use instead of doing any damage to this infestor, I'm going to use a card to boost damage being done.
Yeah. I have virtually no range on either of my characters, so if I can't get to him, I can't really do anything.
I gotcha. I kind of...
Bear's hopefully going to wipe out everything standing next to him.
There's a reason why Bloodsport used to be popular. Sometimes people just want to see violence. They do. And I get, you know, the safety of the players long term. But sometimes, especially like how they're protecting the quarterback in the NFL, yeah, sometimes that shit's just... Ugh. I have no need to boost myself further.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
Everybody gets one more damage on your attack rolls.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Null and a curse coming right up.
Fuck you. Hey.
Ah, he got touched.
But on the other hand, I get that wrong and right no matter what you do. Yeah, but anyways, past 3, I really need to go to bed. Good night. Good night, CJ.
Good night, Ninja.
Happy to see you again, man.
Yep. Welcome back to the Junkie Clan.
Yeah.
Also, I don't feel like we need to protect athletes. They make enough money. They're overpaid clowns anyway. They can pay for their own protection. That's right. At me. Let's go.
What do you mean, welcome back? I was here. You were gone.
Fair, ZJ. That's fair.
It is fair. Don't you dare turn that around.
Go to bed, CJ. We'll talk again soon.
Later, man.
Oof.
Not necessary to get rid of the immobilize, but I mean,
No, didn't care about that.
it's still pretty cool that it does get rid of it. Nice. Okay. Get some.
Got lucky there.
That was schmexy. Not who I would have shot.
Thorn Shooter, I was kind of planning on your protection there, Thorn Shooter, you son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. Oh, hell
I was
yeah.
using you as a shield.
I can't move him, but I do get to do some extra damage to this motherfucker. Ooh, he's
My
wounded.
God.
He's wounded. I thought he was immune to that.
Boy, I would have thought he would have been. I mean, a poison. I just realized how much he's hitting for.
Oh my God.
Yeah. He is going to flat out kill you.
Yeah.
Means he's fucking leaving too. God damn it. Oh, fuck. Which means he's teleporting in down by Bear next turn.
It's at least the personal best record you guys have gotten in terms of damaging him. Gunblade,
It is.
Why'd you have to
Yes,
say
it
that?
is. And Gunblade ruined it. Thank you. Thank you, Gunblade, for that curse. I appreciate it. Appreciate you looking out, bud.
Jesus. Oh, fuck. What was that range? 1, 2, 3. Jesus.
Good 4. I mean, the board's less crowded, at least. That, I mean, with that +9, he was going to one-shot pretty much anyone he does besides her. Yeah, exactly. Like, whoever he targeted, it was just straight up dead.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Okay, so he's spawning in right down here by Bear. Ah, fuck. Freaking Forest Elite. Forest Imp, though, could be a problem.
So pretty much what we're saying is, unless he's doing his ranged attack, he's going to be in and out.
More than likely.
So where's he going after that?
After that, he's going far right middle.
So if we stay on this side,
Yeah.
then it'll
He'll
benefit
spawn on
us
the other side
next
and have to
turn.
run all the way over here.
Okay. I mean, I can work with that.
I'm going to go late.
Okay.
In the hope that he spawns in and doesn't really do anything. And Bear might go down there to hit him.
I'm going to continue on clearing up some of these enemies. Some of this board here. Seriously, oh my god, is he seriously not immune to muddle? Fuck yeah. It doesn't say if he was muddled or not. Any damage done to the Dark Rider yet? Actually, yeah, that last round we did about
A decent amount,
16
yeah.
damage.
Oh, the imps. Jesus Christ. All right. He's moving and attacking. So, shit. So he's gonna just hit the bear and bounce.
Progress is good, yeah. These fucking shields aren't good though.
Nope. Really fucking shitty. Because since he's coming in and bouncing, that means Bear's gonna go for the stupid imp that he can't do anything against. Ah, that sucks. That sucks.
I really don't get the bottom action of that card. They got wound on him as well, but I don't know if it persists through the teleports. I do believe it does.
Pretty sure it does, yeah.
Because didn't we read something where a guy said that he beat him in like 29 turns and it was largely due to wound?
It won't go away unless he heals. Can't move enough to actually hit anything. Fuck.
That sucks. I mean, you could move enough to at least heal Druid.
I need to heal myself. He's gonna hit Sawbones. He's not gonna hit the bear. I think what I'm gonna do is move down here so he doesn't move at all.
Okay.
So all I can do is heal my fucking poison. Still gonna hit me for 5.
Honestly, I'm okay with that.
I mean, whatever. It wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have mattered. Smart play there. Take those guys down from range, for Christ's sake.
Bears, attack something. Not move, but attack.
Okay. Attack this tree. Yep, there you go.
Didn't show him taking any damage there, so I'm hoping.
Yeah, he did. Just he's at 42. So he took it. It just didn't animate it.
I assume it would. That's how it was. I'm hoping for the shortened through to also get a hit on the rider to get that dot on as well, unless I missed the happening. What dot are you talking about?
Target 2, huh? Okay.
Thorn Shooter does poisonless riders immune. 1, riders immune to poison. 2, poison's not
He
a
is,
DO2.
yeah.
It's not a dot. It just adds 1 extra damage on your attack.
Yep. So if you attack for 2 and they're poisoned, you do 3 damage. God, I was hoping he was going to go that way. Wasn't. Whatever. Okay. We're going to finish this guy off.
Yeah, get that heals.
Thank God. All right. And then absolutely nothing else.
It is what it is, man. I love rolling heals. So, oh yeah, rolling heals is awesome.
Oh, shit. Oh, got a problem now.
Don't say that. What?
I didn't notice that Elite Infestor moved down here by Sawbones.
Well,
I have to rest.
Sawbones has to rest?
Yeah, he's gonna kill me. Or make me get rid of 2 cards, kill me anyway.
Well, technically, there is apparently a hex, unless the gold is obstructing the idea, but apparently there is actually a hex where that tree's at.
No.
I'm guessing it's an obstacle.
It's an obstacle. An imp just died there.
Damn, because I could move bear 4, but that's not going to be enough.
Yeah, for I mean, maybe, hopefully they just draw their 1 where all they do is sit there and retaliate at range or something.
That definitely would be cool.
You're gonna get me. It's gonna get me.
What?
I just realized it doesn't really matter, but the Sawbones' battle goal is to loot a chest.
Shielding and retaliate.
Yes! He doing? Moving 5. Alright, so he's moving over here. He's gonna basically be right behind that elite forest imp. Depending on which way around the tree he goes. 1, 2.
Bear just got Thorn Shooter killed. Unless he moves
What?
up. Thorn Shooter's... Well, I guess that doesn't matter. Thorn Shooter's gonna shoot at the elite, or at that Harrow Infestor. And he's got range retaliate too.
Oh.
Well, sorry, retaliate 4.
I didn't expect for Bear to just kill him. I was gonna, like, Jaws of Death him, but I guess that works too.
I mean, unless Bear pushes him.
can't do that.
Nope, they can't. I just now realized that.
Huh. I'm not super interested in going up there and doing no damage and taking 5.
I can't imagine why.
Really a stupid fucking play, but I can skip the attack, can't I?
Yes, you should be able to.
I should be able to skip the attack. I want to do this though, so 1, 2, 3, 5. You then be there, or 1, 2, 3, 5, right there.
Ooh, wait. Where are you still trying to get Bear down to that elite infestor?
No,
Okay.
I was never trying to get him down there. You were trying to get him down there. I'm going to... I'm going to move him up here.
To where is he gonna get hit? No, he won't get hit.
No. Give me some credit. I can hit this guy, though.
Nice.
Without taking some damage. Oh, look at that! You got ×2.
I'm not trying to discredit you by any
Then-
means. I'm just trying to help in
The
case
fuck of
something
it.
gets lost in translation or forgotten about.
Shield. Fuck, he's moving and cursing at range again. You son of a bitch. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break here, chat.
And Thorn Shooter did damage. Damn, that sucks. Well, let's do this. Skip movement. Attack him again. Took 1 damage. 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage. I feel like an auctioneer. So 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage. You can take 1 damage, 1 damage, take 1, take 1 damage, take 1. Take 1. I'm terrible. I can't do like tongue twisters and talking really fast or anything. I'm terrible at it. Boom, 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 boom. Waiting on you, Dave. Waiting on you. Oh shit, it's almost done though. What is gonna be nice? I made Bear hit the imp 1 more time, and then imp
Okay.
backed up and smacked Bear.
Okay. That's probably going to force me to go around the top side of the tree, which is perfect.
Yeah!
Nice. Nice.
God, I really want to use the stun on this card, but I don't want to burn any more cards. Although it looks like I'm probably going to burn a card
Perfect.
anyways. Oh, shit.
Perfect.
I should have just fucking done it. I should have done it. God damn it. That was a total waste.
Let's see.
I should have done it. That was... Damn, I don't think I've ever decided that it was a bad idea not to burn a card. I should have done it.
Fuck.
Y'all won't say fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. What are we saying fuck about?
Bear has to rest.
Okay. I mean, I
Well,
could...
the guy's 2 fucking hexes away.
Okay, when are you going? Oh, if you're resting,
That's
you're
the
gonna
thing.
be at 99.
You see, yeah, like, I'm gonna have to short rest.
Okay.
Which is inevitably gonna fucking choose an awful fucking card at the now.
Okay.
Alright, what is Saw? Sawbones has got to get the fuck out of here. That's for goddamn sure.
You are gonna rest? You are gonna short rest then?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, or I'm just wasting the bear. Like, he's actually next to the guy.
Well, here's the thing. If you can short rest before Summoner, and
What do you mean?
Summoner...
I short rest now?
No, I mean like your initiative on your turn goes before Summoner, so that way Bear moves in. I can make Bear attack twice.
Well, right now, Bear's not gonna move in because he's standing next to the Infestor. I would have to move him.
Yes. I'm just saying, I would be able to make Bear hit twice. Once would be with a +2.
Let's see.
But I'm going at 35, and I do not have my boots, so I cannot adjust anything. I can also... Damn, he's one away. I can also make all allies add an extra attack to their attack roll. And I'll be doing that at 11.
Of course, Energizing Strike. Of course. I swear to God, the amount of times it picks that card immediately on a short rest, it's like... redraw. feel like I redraw. Punch through. Not the worst at this point. Okay. Sawbones is done. So you're doing that at what? 30 something?
Yeah, I need you to go before 35. I also need him to go after 35 to make this a perfect
Do
play.
that.
Which I know he does have a card that's got initiative 17, I believe. So hopefully he doesn't draw that. But most of his other cards have all been 50, 70.
I'm gonna go at 18 then. Unfortunately, which is a terrible use of lash out, but it is what it is. There's some earth out there, isn't there? Let's go ahead and use Unstoppable Beast. Fuck it.
You're
Crazy.
You're
Sure.
still going to be able to move Bear into him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you're going to... Oh, sorry. Yes! I mean...
Okay. Hitting Bear for 9. Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. God. So he's hitting Bear for 10 now. So, like, fuck me and my healing I was gonna do.
Where is he going to pop up next?
Right where that Earth Demon is standing.
Fan-fucking-tastic. Alright. Everybody gets to add to their damage. Oh, I can't hit the harrower from here? Oh, badass.
Ooh, ah. I mean, okay.
If only that Earth Elemental was one... I guess that one hex wouldn't be... Oh, it'd make flash up. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Hang on a sec.
What are we hanging on for? Ooh. Yes. What are you going to use?
Let's go.
Let's heckin' go.
Okay. And then because I can, I'm gonna get rid of that goddamn dark. And go ahead and get some cards back too.
I'm glad you did that. I don't know if I necessarily have an immediate use for the light. I should actually not do that, but noise.
Okay. 28. Just below half, finally.
Yeah.
Nice. Go. Let's go. Come on.
I mean,
Eh.
take it or leave it. That wasn't all that bad.
My hope is that since that Earth Demon's right there, he's going to spawn right next to where Bear's currently standing right now. What just happened?
Why did he only do 3 damage? Or 4 damage?
That's a really good question. I'm going to go ahead and accept that damage before anything changes. Because there's gold right there. So, like, I mean, he should spawn on that hex right next to Bear.
That would be hilarious.
Which, I mean, even if Bear moves, he's going to move right to that infestor. So
Just
he's
so
still
you
next
know,
to him.
Sunkeeper is almost done for. Like, maybe 2 turns.
Okay. So Bear's going to go at 93 to make sure he goes later than Bear.
The fuck did you just say?
Healing Sunkeeper help at all at this point?
I mean, a little bit. Did you say you were going at 93 for Bear?
Yeah. Yep. About to go at 86 on the other guy. Like, why would I want to go early? Why would I want to go before the boss spawns in?
Because it's not going to matter because the boss is going to spawn in, hit somebody, and then leave unless he's got his range attack.
Exactly. He might not hit anybody. It's one of the same. Like, if you go before him, you're definitely not doing anything to him. At least if you go after him, you have a chance.
I gotcha.
Oof. Alright, I guess. Let's see what we got.
Jesus fuck.
Huh?
I can't believe that actually. Yes! Oh!
He spawned on the gold. Well, whatever. guess that worked. Whatever.
Yep, that hit. That hit just killed Sunkeeper after this turn.
Ooh, damn. Let's see. Gotta get rid of something here. That one. What are you planning to do with Sunkeeper there?
Well, he's dead no matter what, so I'm going to attack and then burn my dazzling charge to stun the elemental.
Okay, I can move to this other hex. Okay,
So
yeah,
I'm
should be good.
gonna move Sunkeeper to the gold, so I can stun the.
Yeah,
elemental.
that's why I was asking. I wanted to make sure he didn't block Sawbones because he was planning to attack too. But I can make it to next to the bear with Sawbones.
Okay. Oh fuck! I immobilized. Damn it!
Yes.
I forgot
you
about
are.
that.
Damn. Uncatchable. Remembered.
Sunkeeper's done. That was his last move.
Sawbones. Not even worrying about heals right now. We're just going for great fucking damage. Let's go.
This Dark Rider did a big attack. It's on the board. Yes, we're definitely relying on that right now. And the other beautiful thing is, if for some reason Bear is unable to kill him entirely, then Summoner is gonna move one to make Bear attack again. So Bear's gonna get 3 hits onto the Nimini. You guys might actually have this. At this point, I think it's pretty solid that we do.
I think we got it.
Oh no, he's gonna have 4. I forgot he has his own basic attack. So Bear's gonna have 4 attacks on this guy. Oh, and he's gonna strengthen. Yeah, he's done. He's done.
Ooh.
Strengthen with the last one. Let's go. Last 2. Because you gotta get strengthened with this, and then Sunkeeper will give him another strengthen.
No, I don't think the strength will apply here.
Looks like it is.
It'll apply. It does. It applies in my next turn, I think.
That's applying right now.
Oh.
He's done. Done.
Fuck you. You get when the bear gets
go.
fucking play.
Let's fucking go. And you know what's the crazy thing? We did the scenario twice today, and it's just now getting to quitting time. We didn't
Like
even
on the dot.
we
That's
didn't
funny.
even have to go over. Yes.
Look at it. I can even make use of my healing potion for once on this guy. Look at that. I don't know if I've used that the entire time I've played this character. Let's fucking go. Oh. I would have said you almost jinxed them into rolling their nose. Yeah, I wasn't going to mention the fact that I still have like 4 curse cards in my deck.
Yeah. You do.
As well as that null. Like, I was leaving that out of the conversation. So I was like, here we go. It's gonna pull all of them right now. Oh my god. So this should, I believe this unlocks the final scenario. This should unlock the final one. Oh yeah, sure, you get a ×2 on that. Of course. Of course. Of course, game. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Yeah.
Headless spectre screams as you land one final strike against it, and its form dissipates, like wisps of smoke escaping from the cracks in its armor. The giant warhorse continues to stomp forward through the clearing, but it ages rapidly before your eyes.
Knowing where he
Grey
spawns
hair
is
strikes feverishly out of
such a
its mane,
benefit.
and the horse shrinks as its muscles wane. Before it even reaches the edge of the clearing,
Like I said, the scenario is balanced around you having that information.
Yeah.
So
an empty set of rusted armor. Within seconds, the horse and its
we've
rider
had several scenarios in this where they don't give you the information you need in order to
You got the
properly play the
fucking
scenario.
kill an undamaged monster with a single attack again.
How'd I do it again? What did I do? That's twice now, and I don't even. Both times I don't know what I killed. What the hell?
Oh, we got an achievement for that one. Yes.
Defeat the Dark Rider.
Oh.
Red Thorn appears
Oh.
out of the thick fog.
So proud of y'all. Thank you, Uncatchable. Thank you,
I
sir.
can already feel the forest lighten.
Riders on the storm.
Dude, I was actually thinking that too.
I think the heart of the forest may one day be restored. Thank you. The orchid smiles.
Yeah, fuck Redthorn. Get him out of here. I'm so tired of his like.
Yeah.
You guys led us into nothing but bullshit.
Nothing but problems with you, Red Thorn.
Quest complete. 12 XP.
That's all.
I think I've got like the void. There it is. I think I've got like 400 more XP than I can have. Like I have so much XP.
Summoner's up there too, actually.
It's time to bring the Tinkerer back in.
We can bring Tink back.
We can bring Tink back now. Oh, that completed one of the things for the Sapos'
Yeah, I saw
retirement
that.
too.
Oh man, Shiny is 5 XP away from leveling.
That's funny.
Let's go ahead and switch
That's
Tink out real
funny.
quick so we don't forget about it.
Let's see. How do I see? I've got.
I think the last time I heard Riders on the Storm was fucking, was it Underground? Need for Speed Underground 2 had that song?
Oh Jesus, really?
Yeah.
All right. Dr. Zed, I mean, you've been okay, but let's be real. Tink has been much better.
Tink is definitely better.
Tink has been much better.
I miss having another ranged in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Tink.
Yep.
So the only one not
Oh,
max level
crap.
is fucking Shiny.
The Void. Defeat, kill the Gloom. Ooh. Oh, boy.
Let's do the city event now so we
Oh.
don't even have to think about doing it next time.
Go for it. Go for it.
You're awakened in a room by a decisive knock at the door. You answer and find a man in the robes of the Great Oak. Greetings, the man begins. Our sanctuary is having a bit of trouble, and I've been directed to you as persons who could possibly help. You see, some of our relics have gone missing, and we suspect the worst. We are hoping you might grace us with your assistance in the investigation of this matter.
Fuck no, we're done. Trying to have a drink, damn it.
Nope, I'm helping. Pious man seems incredibly happy you decide to help the sanctuary. When you arrive at the great building, he explains in detail all that has happened. Using that information, you inquire around town, putting your feelers out, possible fence for the goods. Want to guess scenario?
Oh.
Doesn't even say? Fuck.
Yeah.
The good
Ladies
old
and
Need
gentlemen,
for Speed Underground 2.
viewers,
Played that bitch.
chatters.
PS2, I think it was. Oh, yeah.
Next Friday is going to be mental. Mental. By the way, the Underground 2 is literally in my 360 downstairs.
Yeah.
Literally plugged in, ready to go.
Such a good game.
Yeah.
I really wish that they would, like, they've brought back Underground, but not Underground 2. Like, I really wish they
It's
would
the-
see the beauty of that game and bring that shit back.
It's the only thing, which they didn't even bring back Underground. They made like a spiritual successor and it was crap.
Oh, really?
But yeah. Like, I don't, it's classic EA, right? Like, the only thing anyone's been asking for Need for Speed for the last 15 years is an Underground 2 remake,
And they
and they
remade,
just
like,
won't do
all
it.
of them but that one. They've remade
They-
Hot
instead they've
Pursuit,
made-
they remade fucking...
They've made like 8 shitty Need for Speed games instead that nobody wants. I downloaded one because most of them are on Game Pass. I downloaded one not too long ago. So like, I'm gonna try a new Need for Speed game. It's been forever, and like within 2 hours, I was like, I don't like the game has an identity crisis. it doesn't know if it wants to be an arcade racer or a simulation racer. I couldn't figure out how to drive the fucking car because there'd be times where like you have to like, you know, really handle the turns tightly, and there's times where it wants to just like drift your ass around the corner. And like I don't know what the car wants. I don't understand. Like
you gotta
all of a
upgrade it,
sudden
man.
you're taking a turn, you're fine. The next turn suddenly no grip whatsoever for some fucking reason, just gone. Like
You-
okay, now we're sliding. I don't get it.
Okay,
Um,
so I will ask one thing here. What exactly, like it's been forever for me, okay, and I'm curious of other people's opinions. What exactly is the reason for you that Underground 2 was such an amazing game? The reason I ask is because in my memory, I love that game. I couldn't exactly tell you why, but I loved it. But everything that's in that game that I remember is in other games. Customizing your vehicles, whether it be color, stereo system, performance, and everything, doing the different style of races, you know, driving around the city like a madman. Like all of that stuff is in other games. And, you know, some of them where they're all in one game. So what made Underground 2 so much better?
I immediately know progression. Need for Speed Underground 2. One of the you get like 3 cars you get to choose starting out, right?
Yep, I remember those.
One of them's a Honda Civic.
Yep.
I chose the Honda Civic. I used that car the entire game. I just continuously customized and upgraded that one car for the whole career.
Okay.
I got very attached to that car. Like that was
I
my weapon,
remember.
essentially.
I do remember getting attached to cars, and I do remember like
Mhm.
seeing cars. You know, I was really excited to get like a Supra, for instance, and then I don't know if that was exactly one of the cars in there, but you know, like it's in my mind.
Yeah.
Like I remember getting a
Now-
piece of shit car like that and turning it into something amazing.
Yeah. Now Need for Speed is take this car, do this race, unlock new car, take new car, do this race, unlock new car, use that car, do this race, unlock new car. Like that's literally what it is. I bought one. I actually picked one up from like a GameStop or whatever forever ago. Unbound maybe, I don't even fucking know at this point. But I was like, it was like $6 used. I'm like, oh whatever, we'll pick it up. Took it home, played it. That's exactly what it was. I actually returned it. I don't return anything. It's too much of a pain in the ass for me to return shit. I just don't. I didn't want that thing anymore. I was like, this is dumb. That's exactly what it was. Use this car to unlock a new car. Use that car to unlock a new car. Like you didn't get attached to anything. You just unlocked all this stuff all the time, and it was like, well, what's the point?
But like Forza Horizon, you get to, you know, build your cars up and stuff like that, right? I mean, not necessarily from junker to hero, but like you do get to do some of that.
Yeah, you do. Like they have like series. You have to pick a car to use for a whole series, however long that series might last. And then once you beat that series, it unlocks the next one, and you get a new car and use it for that series.
Yeah.
So it's not, you can't really use one for the whole career because obviously the series of cars changes. But yeah, I was about to say progression, the way they did the rewards. Yeah, exactly. I think Unbound is the newer game. Okay. Saw all the neon bullshit trying to look like street graffiti or something. Yeah, it's just like they're completely unrewarding. They're just it's racing just for the sake of drive. Like there's nothing to it. You're just driving to drive. And it's like you might as well just play Grand Theft Auto and drive around. Like what's the point?
Also, that weird spy car game was great. Spy Hunter. Spy Hunter was a good game. Actually, I think that's one of the first games you and I really played together. It wasn't obviously a 2-person game. We were playing back and forth, but I'm pretty sure that was one of the first games we really played.
I know the other game you're talking about, Gunblade, called Split Second. That is an incredibly underrated racer. Like me and my kid play that still today. Like that game is so much fun. It's criminal that game didn't do so well, and we'll never see another one. It was awesome, genuinely enjoyable.
I mean, the Burnout games,
like as good as Burnout.
Yeah, the Burnout. Like some of those games are just glorious. I mean, just being able to have a mode where it's like create as much destruction and mayhem as possible was fantastic.
Yep.
I remember before I really understood the concept of games having the same titles not being the same game, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was really excited. I saw a new Burnout game for the first time in like forever. And I was like, fuck yeah. And I went and I got it. I'm like, this is shit. And I asked my cousin about it because, you know, he's older than me. He understand it better and whatnot. And he's kind of the guy who really introduced me to games. And I asked him about it, and he goes, "Oh yeah, no, it's the same name, it's the same like franchise, but it's not the same type of game. There's a difference to it." And it was I can't even remember the game it was, or like what made it different, but it was just absolute shit.
You know what else? One other thing that always sticks out to me about Underground 2, outside of the progression, the one thing outside of that always sticks out to me is something that most racers have never been able to replicate, was the drag racing in that game.
The drag racing in that game was pretty badass.
What I mean is specifically the like on rails nature of it.
Mm.
You know, it wasn't free form. Like you hit left and you'd move into the next lane,
I
just trying
hate
to
that
avoid
shit.
traffic or whatever. Like I thought that was so awesome, and like no game does it anymore. You just like go and you have free reign to drive. Like, the on rails thing made it so much more strategic. I loved it.
I've tried even on like mobile to download a couple of, like the drag racing games because I was hoping they'd be like that, but no, all they are is like swipe left and you go to the left lane, swipe right and you go to the right lane. You hit this
mobile,
button to like push this virtual button to shift. I'm like, this fucking stupid. I liked it when you were doing drag races and like you barely nudged the joystick, the Joy-Con the wrong direction or something like that, and it would cut 0.5 of a second off or something.
I like the idea of Burnout, but my goodness, I hate that mini cutscene when you crash another racer and come back and you crash because you lose control of your car and can't see. I mean, I can't. I understand where you're coming from. Like that definitely happens a lot, but Burnout is like Burnout's arguably like the best arcade racer ever. And we just saw a trailer for like a new Wreckfest game. You know, that's like it's an early access coming out. God knows when full release, and like you see the damage systems in place in that game, and I'm just like, why the fuck do we not have a new Burnout game yet? Like. They just insist on constantly, remastering and re-releasing Burnout Paradise, which is the worst Burnout game, by the way, and I will die on that hill. I'm like, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Whatever. It's EA. They're dumb as fuck, obviously. I mean, is anyone going to disagree with that? They don't know. I mean, whatever.
And I'll still say it, man. The game mode where it was just crash and create as much monetary damage as possible.
Love it. Love it.
Like, you'd sit there and be like, damn it, I only did $4 million. I needed $4.5 million to $4.5 million to fucking get 5 stars on this one or whatever. I gotta do it again.
Loved it.
What's a race game that was a high risk, high reward, but it wasn't really popular?
Is that a?
It was called
Is that a question?
And they made Juice 2.
I do remember. I do remember that game.
I remember
never
Juice
played
2.
It, but I remember it.
I remember seeing
OG
Juice 2.
Xbox, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I remember seeing Juice 2, and I was just like, where the fuck was Juice 1? Had to bet money or pink slips. Oh, betting slips.
Yep. Race for pinks. By the way, before we head out of here, I'm looking at the town records and seeing how much damage Druid has done. It's a little ridiculous.
Oh my
god. 2,300 damage.
I mean, when you get to do 3 attacks in a round, and some of those attacks are more than one.
Sometimes
enemy.
4.
Yeah. Well, shit, you could do 5. You could do 5 attacks with the summoner in one round.
Yeah.
Insane.
Technically more if you include the multi-target attacks that can be done. I
am entertained that Brutally has 999.
I know. I remember being pissed off about that. Like, you serious? 999. That pissed me off so much.
Hey, Icy Veins broke 1,000. I'm pretty happy about that. The only other 4-digit one. I mean, it makes sense for an Elementalist, but still.
That's cool. You actually lock yourself out of stuff if you lose too much and have nothing to race with. That's hilarious. That's awesome. I think that's great. I wish games had the balls to do shit like that in this day and age. Your choices matter and whatnot. Let's go. Let's do it.
By the way, Druid also has the second most healing done.
He does, doesn't he?
Tell you what, though.
That's crazy.
Shiny,
how?
Tonka.
That's crazy.
With an exception of Korg,
man,
the top 4, which is our current team, has the highest win percentage.
Do, don't they? Yeah. Yep. So they do.
Oh shit! I forgot you had Goldilocks here already.
Yeah. Yep.
11% win ratio.
Yep. That was when we were playing that one with the Vipers and whatnot. How many times do we have to play that one over again?
Oh my god, so many fucking times. In fact, wasn't that one? That was just the two of us, or it was just the two mercs at the time, and then we decided to upgrade to 4 mercs.
Yeah, with the snakes and the imps and oozes, I think too,
yeah,
right?
Snakes.
That one was awesome.
Well,
we played that one like 8 times.
Not imps. It was.
No, it was the black imps. Yeah, different type of imp than the one we just went against.
No, there were some black imps. I was thinking the vermlings. It was vermlings. There's a ton of vermlings in that one.
Don't remember vermlings. I remember deep terror snakes and the black imps. So Goldilocks, I think, was during the zombie town scenario, if I remember correctly.
It was a sewer one. Can we?
No, it wasn't a sewer one. Yeah, I forget what it was. It was like 4 rooms. You could choose which way you went, and they were all terrible. Because like the room with the deep terrors had like 5 billion obstacles in it.
The abandoned sewers kill all enemies in all rooms. Snakes, vermlings, and oozes.
That wasn't it. It's not that one. Completed quest. It's the 100% not the one I'm talking about. Oh, if it was even in Gloomhaven. Which one would it have been? Was it Decrepit Wood? Might have been Decrepit Wood. I think that's the one it was.
Where's that one even at?
Oh,
there it is.
It's in the swamp.
That one doesn't even have any oozes in it, though.
I don't think there was oozes. This is the one where it was 4 rooms, and we tried to. You could go one way. You didn't have to unlock all the rooms, and we couldn't figure out which way was worse, because one way had deep terrors and like 5 million obstacles, and the other way had a bunch of the imps and the infestors in it. This is the one where I think like.
No, I'm sorry. I am thinking of an entirely different scenario, but Goldilocks was in the scenario I was thinking of. I'm pretty sure.
We had to do this one like 8 times.
Yeah.
Before we beat it.
I do remember this one now. You're right.
That one sucked.
Yeah, it was bad. It was incredibly bad. Because you just had to kill all revealed enemies, and so we made the mistake. Well, no, we didn't make this mistake. We did a scouting scenario first and just went to both rooms to figure out what was in each.
Yeah. Oh man. But at any rate, next Friday, Gloomhaven comes back with the final scenario. The actual Gloom of the Haven will be here Friday.
This is gonna be insane.
Join in. We'll chat him up. We'll see what he has to say about this campaign. He's put us
184 fucking health.
I really didn't want to know that. Are you shitting me right now?
Oh my god.
On that note, the Friday after next Friday, we will also be here fighting the Gloom. So tune in for the next 6 Fridays while we're still fighting the Gloom.
His base attack is 7. Jesus. That's all right. We got Tink back, man. Tink's back in the game. It's all good. Can't lose. Good luck, he says. See you on Monday for some more 7 Days to Die. With Twitch integration shenanigans. Hell yeah.
I was telling everybody about your stupid freaking shock crawler zombies that killed me in like 2 seconds flat. God damn.
Yeah.
That was rude.
We need to so Monday, what we need to do on Monday is we need to go explore the grain silos that are nearby us and see how we can turn it into a horde base.
Yeah. Because we cleared the house, right? So we gotta get very established in our new environment.
Did you get the land block claim size changed? Pretty sure you did.
I did, yes. Yep, I changed it. I mean, the
So-
server's off, but I've changed it, updated it, so it should be good.
Yep. So
We may have to
that's-
replace the land. Like I said, I don't know if it's going
Oh.
to retroactively affect the one that's placed. I don't know, but
Yeah, I mean,
we can place another one. It's no big deal.
It's
Just
whatever.
stone. Yeah.
hey, there's a treasure chest in this map because that's gonna fucking matter, or in this quest, that's gonna matter.
Maybe it says automatically win.
So fucking let's go for it. But yeah, everybody, hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. We'll be back on Monday
Yes,
with some 7
we
Days
will.
to Die. It'll be
Zombies.
Zombies. It'll be at
Twitch integration
7
going.
o'clock Central. 8
Come on
o'clock
in.
Eastern.
Yeah.
And,
Come on in, earn some points, calling some zombies on us, try and get us killed. Calling some care packages if you want to be nice too. Those help out. as well,
Those
so.
care packages have
Um,
really come in handy.
Yeah, but you can come watch us play 7 Days to Die and fuck with us all night long. So, yeah,
CC.
come on back for that.
And just so you are aware, since technically my computer is the streaming computer, it's usually, especially the enemies, the bad ones, are usually targeting me.
hmm Yep.
And if I die, you get extra points.
So if I just stay away, if I just never go near him, I'm good. Like, I can just kind of do my own thing. Like, nah,
That's gonna be shock zombies. Fuck you, I'm out.
peace out. I'm gonna go way over here.
I'm gonna go in the fucking Wasted Lands biome or something. Stay away from this shit. All right, everybody. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. We definitely had a good night tonight. Definitely had a good time. And we'll be back on Monday.
We'll see you back here on Monday, junkies.
Latest.